I promised myself that I would never leave the gym a loser.
Promise yourself. Promise yourself to be the best fucking person you can be. That is what makes you train. That is what makes muscles grow. Nobody fucking knows the secret. That is it. And that feeling like you have to fucking do it.
In the vast tapestry of bodybuilding legends, one name stands out, etched in the annals of muscle lore, Platz. His story is not merely a journey through weights and repetitions, it's a testament to the indomitable spirit that fuels extraordinary achievements. But like every great story, there was a turning point.
I was playing football, middle linebacker, he goes, boom! He goes, Platz, you're nothing, you'll never be nothing. I'm like, my whole world, oh my God. My coach told me, Coach Smith told me I'll never be nothing. From that day forward, I made a promise that I will give it everything I got. I'm ready to die for what I have to succeed. I have to give it everything I got. That way I'm a winner no matter what.
This incident raised a fire within him to become someone far greater, to become the Quad Father. Born into a world of wonder, young Tom's fascination with the sculpted physiques within the glossy pages of bodybuilding magazines ignited a fire within. Arnold Schwarzenegger, a larger-than-life figure, became his childhood idol. The dreams formed in those early years were grandiose, mirroring the monumental muscles he would one day carve for himself. Yet, Tom's journey was not confined to the pages of magazines. His relentless curiosity led him to the gym, where the clanging of iron echoed with aspirations of greatness. Seeking guidance from elite lifters, Tom's inquisitive nature blossomed alongside his growing physique. The pursuit of muscle wasn't Tom's only endeavor, academia beckoned. Excelling in his studies, he navigated the delicate balance between the intellectual rigors of education and the physical demands of the gym. Degrees accumulated, but so did the weights on the barbell. The childhood promise to train at Gold's Gym with Arnold Schwarzenegger materialized into reality after graduation.
The old Gold's Gym was like, oh my God, the energy was so thick, you walk in the door and you couldn't stand it. You didn't even need to eat it, you needed to sleep. And the best in the business were there. I decided as a young man that I have to go to California to be around the best in the world. I have to study with the masters. I wanted to study with the best in the world because I felt that if I was around Arnold, Zane, and Robbie, and Ferrigno, that the energy would rub off. And it did. And it did.
Conversations with icons like Joe Gold and Arnold himself elevated Tom into the echelons of bodybuilding royalty. Mr. Universe accolades followed, and the sheer massiveness of his legs caught the discerning eye of none other than Frank Zane, who suggested a radical path: sell those legs.
I remember when I first went to the 78 Mr. Universe, Joe Gold, the owner of Gold's Gym, said, you know, you have to pay for a membership pretty soon, Tom. I'm like, oh, Joe, look, I don't have any money. I didn't. I was a broke bodybuilder, like most guys. And he goes, after the Mr. Universe, we'll talk. I said, okay, great. It's a few weeks to go. I won the Universe, and I came back after the Acapulco Mr. Universe. Mike Menser won the heavyweight class. I won the middleweight class. A guy named Carlos Rodriguez won the lightweight class. They're both dead. They both died, which is sad, but true. But Joe Gold said, Tom, come here. I'm like, oh no, he wants some money. I'm like, oh God, what am I gonna do? Okay. And he goes, welcome to the club. He called Arnold up, he called Frank Zane, he says, Tom's one of us. He never pays for nothing, ever. And I walked in that gym, any kind of clothes I wanted, anything I wanted was mine. Any friends I brought in, they gave him stuff. And I'm like, I was welcomed to the family, so to speak, and I'll never forget that.
Tom, ever adaptable, embraced the unorthodox advice, showcasing both his physical prowess and mental flexibility. Tom Platz is renowned for having one of the most developed and iconic sets of legs in bodybuilding history.
But God gave me the leg thing. I gotta tell you, most of those squats I did, I wasn't doing it. It wasn't me. It was God finishing the last 10 reps, okay?
His dedication to intense and unique leg training methods has revolutionized how athletes approach lower body workouts.
I will not be a victim to my genetics. I will not be a victim to my genetics. I don't care. I don't care. I don't have a small waist. Hell with it. My genetics will be a victim to me.
Platz's legendary work ethic and intensity in the gym have set a standard for aspiring bodybuilders and fitness enthusiasts. His commitment to pushing beyond physical and mental limits serves as a motivational benchmark for those striving for excellence. Tom Platz's use of hypnosis as a mental conditioning tool and his emphasis on mind-muscle connection have introduced innovative training techniques. These approaches have influenced training methodologies, emphasizing the importance of mental focus in physical performance. Tom loved the squat and was excellent at it. His depth of range of motion was unparalleled.
I learned about life in the gym. Everything I know about life, I learned in the squat rack. I learned how to fail in the gym. I learned how to fail and fall on my face many, many times that you never read about.
However, the pinnacle of Tom's journey was the fateful year of 1981. The Olympia, the grandest stage of them all, awaited his presence. Yet, destiny had woven a tragic subplot.
So life offers you a lot of opportunities, even sometimes if it's devastation and terrible. Oh my God, death, and you lose your fiance or your divorces. I went through all this. Okay, those are the years I did that. In '81, my fiance got together with my. I never told anybody this before either, but she got together with my training partner, and I came home from the '80 Olympia, and they're together. Oh my God, I was so hurt and so baffled that this girl could do this to me. I decided to take all that energy and put it into the gym before the '81 Olympia. I just opened the door to the Gold's Gym that day, that year, and boom, everything was working. It was a magical year. Any exercise I did was, wow, mind-blowing. And I would train like every day, like better. I'm in the mirror, I'm scared of myself in the mirror, because I was so focused on this. I had the opportunity to be very selfish at that time. You gotta be selfish at times, and I didn't, but the fact that something really devastating happened in my life gave me the opportunity to have something great happen. And I think that's the way.
Betrayal struck as Tom's fiancée left him for his training partner, a devastating blow that could have shattered lesser spirits. Instead, Tom channeled this heartbreak into his training, utilizing unconventional tools like hypnosis to push beyond the physical and mental limits. The 1981 Olympia became a testament to Tom's unyielding determination, showcasing him at his absolute best. However, the script took a twist of its own: a torn bicep, controversial loss, and a betrayal by his idol, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
But it was really, losing that show was the best thing that ever happened to me. Losing the '81 Olympia was the best thing that ever happened in my career. And I didn't realize that until now, 35 years later.
The post-1981 era witnessed seismic shifts in bodybuilding. The IFBB's ban on steroids prompted Tom to embark on a daring venture, creating his federation. Yet, the path was fraught with challenges, prompting Tom to pivot and explore new horizons.
For 10 years, and even before that, I don't even talk about the 25 years before that of getting ready to get to that point where you have 10 Olympias in your view, okay? But when you retire, it's like, what do I do now? Who am I? We're talking about Joseph Wilcox. He had some issues retiring. Dorian had some issues retiring. Ronnie Coleman had some issues retiring. It's hard to retire, but you don't know what to do. What am I going to do? And am I going to get a job like a regular person? I thought about that. In fact, I did. I decided that rather than going to Arnold and saying, look, I need a job, I wanted to do it myself. I wanted to know what it was like to be the average working guy.
Today, Tom Platz's stands as the quad father, an icon embodying insanity, the hardest worker, brilliance, knowledge, and charisma. His journey, testament to the power of dreams, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to excellence. As a prominent figure in bodybuilding culture, Platz has contributed significantly to the sport's growth and popularity.
I wasn't the chosen one. I wasn't chosen to be this guy and to be in the Weider camp or whatever. But I wanted it so bad. In fact, the only difference between most of you and me, the only difference between me and you is I wanted it more. I wanted it more. That's the only reason I'm sitting here.
His participation in prestigious events, achievements, and unique personality have added richness to the bodybuilding narrative. Tom Platz's legacy as the quad father cements his status as an enduring icon in the world of bodybuilding. His impact is not confined to the gym, it extends to the broader fitness community, where he remains a symbol of passion, dedication, and perseverance.
I've been very fortunate in life, and bodybuilding's been great to me. But what I'm here to tell you is that life doesn't happen to you. We all think that life happens to me, right? Life happens for you. It happens for you. I mean, opportunities will come to you every day. It's either for you, you can remain scared of the opportunities, or you can embrace them and take them. What I finally realized that, and I want to share this with you, if you give up on your dreams, what do you have left? Nothing. I can't live that way. I have to live on the edge.